You wake up this morning and try to check your investments, and boom, nothing works. Coinbase, down. Robinhood, frozen. Venmo, can't even split brunch. You think your Wi-Fi is down. No, the entire internet just called in sick. What happened? Today, Amazon Web Services, aka the cloud backbone of the world, crashed. And it took nearly half the economy with it. You think this is just a nerd problem? Nah, my friend, this is your problem too. And it shows how fragile our financial system really is. Let's talk about what went down. This is Journey to the Bag. So here's the deal. Amazon Web Services, or AWS, it isn't just about storing cat memes. It's the background infrastructure that runs a lot of your money apps, games, and even parts of the US government. At around 10 a.m. Eastern, Amazon's main region, US East 1, went dark. It's the brain of the operations, so when the brain shuts down, everything downstream flatlines. Look at it this way. AWS made over $100 billion last year. That's nearly 70% of all of Amazon's operating revenue. So when Amazon has a problem, when Amazon sneezes, the whole internet catches a cold. Coinbase couldn't process trades, Venmo froze, even Fortnite took a nap. Several major companies were affected. Disney Plus, Lyft, United Airlines, Delta Airlines, I already mentioned Coinbase and Robinhood, Fortnite, even Ring. So people wouldn't even be able to log in to see their recorded, security information. People were having trouble logging into banks, couldn't access their accounts. Delta Airlines customers were reporting issues finding their flights. So I'm sure some money was affected. What does this have to do with money? Well, this outage is more than just a tech fail. It's a business fail. Companies lose millions of dollars per hour when customers can't make transactions, or they can't even log users in. And guess what? A lot of financial apps rely solely on AWS to even run. So when it breaks, they break. This is a systemic risk. It's like a domino effect that creates a financial crisis. Think of Amazon like a landlord who owns 30% of all real estate. If their offices burn down, everybody's out of a job. A lesson for investors. If you are investing in tech companies or financial companies, this should make you think, because dependency risk equals financial risk. If you own Amazon stock or fintech or some other cloud heavy ETFs, you might as well add infrastructure risk to your list of red flags. Diversification isn't just about stocks, it's also about systems. So if companies use multiple cloud platforms to operate, like Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, and AWS, they are hedging smartly. Redundancy equals resilience. So that might help you when it comes to what companies you want to look at and invest with. If you run a business or a side hustle, treat this like a free MBA lesson in risk management. Always have backups. If you rely on a server to access everything, then you have a huge dependency. You want to have some things locally saved, backups, contact information for customers, payment records, things like that. Keep some things on the side to where you don't have to depend solely on cloud services to run your business. Because when that cloud server stops, your business stops. Here's the scary part nobody thinks about. All of our financial systems are running on somebody else's computer. That's pretty much what the cloud is. It's a huge network of servers and infrastructure built to run the internet, run the economy. Yes, it's efficient. Yes, it makes the world smaller and everybody is connected. But there's a lot of dependency. It might be okay to keep some cash to yourself. Keep some things locally. Have some things backed up locally so that when your internet is disturbed, your business can still limp along. So as a business owner, CEO, whatever, whoever's operating a business, you want to focus and make sure that you don't have single points of failure. Because today, Amazon reminded us, just like when CrowdStrike had issues, just like when Google had issues, somebody pulls the plug and everything stops. Hit the like button before AWS crashes again. Hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. This is Journey to the Bag, where we talk about money, we talk about mindset and wealth that won't go offline. Remember, the world is yours. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.